So not that long ago, my wife sends me a text message with an Amazon link, and she said, we totally need to buy this. So I click on the Amazon link, and it comes up this pretty sweet looking dump truck. I'm like, okay, I like that. Scroll down, $50? Why would I spend $50 on a child's dump truck? Scroll down a little further. Wait, this thing can carry up to 50 pounds? Scroll down a little further. Wait, this can tow up to 100 pounds? This is pretty sweet. I don't know if this is necessarily a toy for a child or maybe a toy for me, but it is awesome. So what I did is I ended up clicking it, buy. A couple days later, it showed up at my doorstep. And I thought, I took it out, set it up, got some batteries rolling, and let it go and let my son play with it for a little while. And then the next day, I got another package delivered. And it was another dump truck. So I went back to check out Amazon because that's weird, right? Sure enough, I must have double tapped because I had 2 orders on there. Anyway, so today we're going to be looking at the Xtreme Power Dump Truck. How cool is that? This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. My channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at some consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below. That way you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. Oh yeah, one more thing. Don't forget to check down the description for my social media. Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Oh yeah, there's also TikTok. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's take a closer look at this Xtreme Power Dump Truck to see if it can really do all those things it says it can do. It's a pretty sweet looking dump truck. All right, let's unbox this, and I'm going to be using my Bell & Howell tack tool, the knife part, to cut open the tape that's on here. Do you remember this tack tool from a long time ago? Still use it. All right, so open this up. Oh, that is sweet. Check out those wheels. All right, so I'm pulling this out, and what it has, all right, so I have the dump truck part covered in cardboard, and there's a little plastic covering the on-off switch there. There's another piece of cardboard inside, and it's holding the actual dump truck part, and nothing else is in the box. Oh, underneath here is the part that covers the cab. All right, so let me just show you real quick. This does require 4 C batteries, and there's a screw here and a screw here. Just pop this off, put your batteries in, pop this back on, and then it'll work. So we click the dump truck part, clicks on here, and then of course, the cab part, you have to take this piece off and snap it down and push real tight. Let's do that. Remove this piece, and you have these clips here that line up here, and this part right here where the screw is the button, and it pushes down a little thing in there. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to click this in where it snaps. You hear that snap? You do that to the front and the back, and then we click on our dump truck. Now let's go check this thing out. This part is pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to show it to you anyway. Click this button to turn it on. This button right here powers the truck. Now that it's assembled and batteries are in it, let's go see if we can really haul 50 pounds worth of weight. All right, let's get a weight on this bucket of rocks. As you can see, it's 50 pounds. All right, so I have my bucket full of rocks. See all that? Now we already measured, that's 50 pounds of rocks. Do you remember this bucket? This is actually the bucket I did in my review video for flex tape versus Gorilla Tape. Yep, I still use it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if this dump truck, it says it can pull 50, or not pull, but it says it can haul 50 pounds. So let's start it up and see what happens. Now it is slanted a little because I couldn't fit the bucket in very well, but as you can see, we are pulling our 50-pound weight through the grass. All right, so it does stop every once in a while like that, and you're supposed to hit the button and have it go again. That's pretty sweet. You can see the lights blinking in the front. They're not as prominent here in the daytime, but they definitely do blink. Pretty sweet little dump truck. Hey, have you seen the ad for this Xtreme powered dump truck? That's pretty cool. I would love to know what you think of this thing. Let me know down in the comment section below. I don't know if you can tell this, but we have an uphill slope. We're down here where the dump truck is, and we actually have to go up, and it raises about a foot over a short period of time. So let's see what this dump truck can do. All right, let's see. Will it make it up the hill? Here it goes. Now this has no weight. It is just the dump truck. All right, here it goes. It's going up. Oh, it stalled right in the middle. Hit the restart button. It did a great job climbing that hill. I'll be honest with you. Even though it went really, really slow, and this dump truck does go pretty slow, it still carried that weight. Whoa! I will say, this goes for about 6 feet before it stops, and then you have to push the button again. So just know that. It goes 6 feet, stops, push the button. 6 feet, stops, push the button. Just wanted you to know that. Now, let's go see what the towing capacity for this dump truck is. So we're told that this little dump truck can actually pull 100 pounds. Now I tried this on the grass and I got very little traction, and it could be that my grass has dew on it right now, so it's a little wet. So then I tried it right here with hardly anything in the wagon, and it did pull it. It pulled it for the full 6 feet. My problem is when I put weight into the wagon, the dump truck stopped pulling it. I believe it's because there's no weight here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add weight into here and then see if we can pull it a little better. All right, so I've added some weight to the dump truck just by putting some rocks in. So let's see if it can pull the wagon. Ready? Oh, it looks like it's moving. What's going on here? Hey, when did you get in there? The dump truck is pulling a kid in a wagon. That is pretty sweet. In this video, we've been looking at the Xtreme Power Dump Truck. And you can see, I have 2 of them. All right, so the directions tell you, don't use this on the sand or the snow or in the water. That will ruin it. They also say don't pull people and don't pull animals with this dump truck. I will say, however, I have seen my son riding on this around the house, and it is really funny and really, really slow. Anyway, so I found this on Amazon. Like I said before, it was about $50. If you're interested in this product, I will leave a link down in the description. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. All right, so when you lift up, it releases a tension here, and then there's these push buttons there, and it makes a cool dumping noise. Now, I will say this dump part is the weakest part of this truck. Now, the engineers who built this built a really strong dump truck. The problem is this tends to pop off a lot. That's the biggest frustration for my son when he's using this. He'll dump it and try to put it, and it just pops off. So I really think that this part was underthought when it was being developed. They should have probably had something that held it on a little better. But the rest of it, to be honest with you, is a pretty sweet dump truck. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Xtreme Power Dump Truck. You know what? In this video, I actually used my Bell & Howell tack tool to help me unbox this product. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link that review right up here, and I would love it if you would click on this link. And by the magic of the internet, when you click right up here, I'm going to join you at that review. So go ahead, click it. It's safe. I promise.